oldies, and beyond. The name is Law Nation. And as this room fill up, be sure to hit that like button, share this content, let friends, neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Come on, baby. Come on. The name is Law Nation. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Come on. Cowboys season ending review, final 3 games, 1% chance. I think it's less than 1%, right? Come on, baby. Yup. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. But what about a Law Nation's groove? From my studios to yours. Come on. Yeah. Come on with it. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Put a 1 in there.
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Should I say, I am.
Come on with it. All right. One thing we all adore. Something worth dying for. Yep. Sounds great. Appreciate you. Come on. Come on. Hey. 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 Alida La Raza. Come on with it. All right. All right, appreciate everybody for jumping in. The name is Law Nation. Somebody said D-Law is in the thumbnail, and this could be the end of the road for D-Law with the Dallas Cowboys. So my guy Brandon Laurie, he had tweeted out this could be the possibility here. And this was a couple of days ago. Well, 17 hours ago. He says hopefully D-Law can come back to Dallas next season. But if this is the end of the road, one-time All-Pro, name that year, could have been 17? No. What year he made All-Pro? Y'all let me know. 4-time Pro Bowler, 61.5 sacks, career sacks, 10th in the NFL, or my bad, 10th in Cowboys history, 97 tackles for loss, second in team history. With that being said, dominated in the run, leader of man, team captain, and that's him right there. And this was news that was reported from Brian Brodus on 105.3 The Fan, the Odyssey app. So that's what was coming to an end, that the Cowboys shutting down DeMarcus Lawrence. So with that being said, I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, the contract year, All Pro 17. Okay, it was 2017. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, I'm with the belief now is if he don't come back for dog water, right? Or is it dog water? Which more expensive, dog water or dog food? If he don't come back for that, then it could be a situation that he may be playing for the Washington or he may play for the Eagles. Well, I don't know who he gonna play for, And also, yesterday I forgot. I was so busy. I was doing so many things, had so many things lined up even for today. I forgot to say happy birthday to Sadiq. So put happy birthday or belated birthday now for Sadiq. So Sadiqa, Charles, appreciate you so much. She's saying it was an awesome birthday. Appreciate you so much. Put a rounds of applause for Sadiq. Yes, indeed. She helps out with the community more than what you guys can even imagine. Yeah. Well, she turned 21. How old are you now, Sadiq? 25, 26? Yeah, let's go. I'm calling it now. D-Law going to Washington. It is crazy. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And happy birthday. Give me all of the blue hearts y'all can and put it beside Sadiq's name. And I really appreciate you. And anyone's birthday that's this month, let me know. Yeah, let me know if it's your birthday this month. Appreciate y'all. And let's get things going the best way properly. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Cowboys' last or final 3 games around the corner, and it's depending on these next 3 games is how the Cowboys want to align themselves on how they're going to keep certain coaches here, players here. And that's what the alignment looks like from this particular aspect of it. We can only say to ourselves, like my guy Toxic Tom in the chat, look, let's get rid of him. Let's bring in Ben Johnson. But we do know that Jerry Jones is long in the wooden tooth, and he's not going to be willing to change out everything. Give me 1 second here while I set this up. Give me 1 second. We got to get this. Well, I'm not showing live here. I got to check my resources today. Hold on, give me 1 second here, and boom, here we go. Yeah, so boom, just that. Oh snap! Hold on, I can't even get the day going. Hold on, got breaking news. Cowboys getting a Netflix series, Jerry Jones, Deion Sanders, to be featured in the 2025 docuseries, Tap on the Watch. All right, so my guy VA Cowboy, if VA Cowboy, if you're watching now, boy, I told you that about 6 months, about 6 weeks ago. But this could be crazy. And this could be something, I don't know if I can pull it up like this. Hold on. This could change a lot, but all I can say is when you see Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders together doing a Cowboys Netflix series, this seems very odd to a degree, but that's a whole nother conversation. I'll have to do a whole nother video on that. It just released right now, and I thought I would be able to hold that information. It's something brewing up, man. Law, tell me you're lying. I ain't lying, but there's a Netflix series that's about to be introduced, and Deion, it's all about it must what he says, it must be the money. So it must be the money. I can't even get this show going, But all I can say is that Michael Irvin got his hands in the mix too. That's all I'm gonna say, and that's as much as I can talk. I don't want to speak my wisdom teeth over here. But I would say this though. The Dallas Cowboys, I wouldn't be surprised, since I'm seeing this information. I would not be surprised if it's a 1-year deal for Mike McCarthy. And then next season, it's a whole shaking of the tree and these sorts of things. Yes, and smaller signings. Yeah, we did re-sign Justin Rogers. They brought him back to the practice squad. They signed him off for Cincinnati practice squad, so they had to sign him to the 53. So, yeah, so shout out to Justin Rogers for being back in the mix here. But let me pull this up, Bleacher Report. Appreciate y'all so much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That's the news of that. And I apologize for being everywhere for right now, because this news is just coming at us so quickly, and it's giving me building plane as we in the air type of vibes, But this is what we do, though. This is what we do. We build planes as we fly, baby. And y'all don't mind flying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, baby. All right, so this was the news, man. I wish I could have had it all queued in, you know. Yeah, Cowboys getting the Netflix series. I can't even talk. Jerry Jones, Deion Sanders, and more to be featured in 2025 docuseries. Tap in to watch, So get it moment up, Cowboys, So that's what's about to happen. And, of course, these are the things that goes on in Dallas land, especially when you speaking about the Joneses and the Jones, I'm going to call it the Jones effect or what have you. And Jerry Jones, like I said, man, the moment you count him out, he might outlive us all. Jerry might outlive us all around here. Yeah. Why Deion on it? Yeah. Follow the breadcrumbs, Follow the breadcrumbs. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So with that being said, the Cowboys' final 3 games is going to be a situation on who's going to be, depending on how this goes, who's going to be the head coach. I think it's still going to be Mike McCarthy. They may sign him to another 1-year deal or something like that. Wink, wink, and that could be a deal there. The Cowboys themselves are in a situation whereas they still have a chance to get in, and I'm going to go over those numbers, and then we can talk about the aspect that the Bucs can't just go ahead and do most of Cowboy fans a favor and go ahead and smite thy Cowboy, so that we won't be going over, hey, there's a chance situation. And this is the reason why I say that, because the Bucs themselves, they have a 70% chance of winning. The Cowboys have a 29.7. Baker Mayfield been balling all year. 3,617 yards, and with only 32 touchdowns to 14 interceptions. But by Baker Mayfield's degree, that is really, really, really phenomenal. Keep in mind, I think the year that Dak put up those type of numbers, people were saying, oh, man, he's a turnover machine, blah, 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 because he had 15 interceptions or 14, something of that nature. But you have to understand that the Bucs, they are a team that's going to attack. They're going to hit you at every angle. And when they hot, when they rolling, they rolling. But they got to do that in Dallas. So we'll see how that works from here. For strangely, they still have Dak Prescott numbers up here compared. They don't have Rush, but it's all good. It's ESPN. Those who are questionable in this game, Jordan Lewis, Malik Hooker, Dono, Nick, and as well as Mozzie. But to speed the show along, let's go talk about these crazy percentages on how the Cowboys can figure out a way to get to the playoffs so that we can win the Super Bowl this year, huh? Here we go right here, ladies and gentlemen. I have excerpts from CBS. Shout out to them. He says, here's a way the Cowboys can still make the playoffs. The 6-8 boys, put 6-8, you know, yeah, put 6-8 in the chat, baby. Yeah, we still have a chance. Okay, this is what needs to happen. Okay, hit the wrong button, but that's okay. I can get back. Come on. All right, this has to happen. First and foremost, Cowboys this season, these last $3. Oh, my bad. The last 3 games must win out. Yeah. Yeah, they must win out. 6-8 boys must win out. We got to beat the Bucks. We must beat the the Eagles. We must beat the Washington team. This has to happen, ladies and gentlemen. You got to figure out a way to win out, okay? And then and this has also got to happen, you know. Not only do we have to win out, this has to happen, you know. The Washington must, like musty, lose out, you know. They got to lose against the Eagles, you know. So it's a crazy world. You got to root for the Eagles this weekend, you know. And then they got to lose against the ATL shorties, you know what I'm saying? And then they got to lose to the mighty Cowboys. All right. So and then this have to happen. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. And this also have to happen. Who have time to come up with all of this, you know? And this also must happen. The Atlanta Falcons must win out and win the NFC South with a 10-7 record. So ATL, they got to beat the Giants. They got to beat the Washingtons, and then they got to beat the doggone Panthers. Come on with it. And then this also had to happen. Oh, my gosh, man.
Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years.
Robert.
30 years. For real. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man.
Yeah.
This is not.
Yeah, this is not fair, man. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. And this also have to happen. The Cowboys, to get to the playoffs, you know, the Bucks have to lose to us. They have to also lose to the Panthers. Jeez. And then they have to lose lose to one of their 2 next games. So you lose to Dallas and in one of the next 2 games. So they have to either lose to the Panthers or the Saints. You know, okay. So my hooked on funny guys wasn't working enough right then. And then this too have to happen. The NFC West team finished with a better record than 9-8. So come on with it, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of the day, come on with it. So you're telling me that there's a chance. Come on with it. Oh my gosh, man. All right, so with that being said, that's all of the rings that's going out of that conversation there. But to be real with you guys, that's why it's always focus on the things you can't control and be in charge. Don't allow someone else to fit you for your destiny, right? So you're supposed to be in the driver's seat of this situation. So sometimes when things is about and you say you really wanted that and you don't get it, you don't get approved for it, that means you haven't earned it, you know. So it's some people in life, they be mad and angry and upset at the world because they didn't get approved for that job, or they didn't get approved for that house, or they didn't get approved for that car. Shoot, you didn't earn it. You ain't ready for it. You know, it may be a better blessing down the stretch. So with that being said, the Cowboys, you know, need to go back into the mindsets of trying to figure out how they can make this team better for the 2025 season. And losing out, I'm not going to adopt that plan there. But I would say this, though. My guy, yesterday when we was talking about the possibilities of improving his team on so many levels, my guy, the playmaker, Michael Irvin, he had his excerpts of what should happen or what have you, what need to happen. And a few people reached out and said, Law, where you get that clip from, man? And can you share the clip? And hold on, let me get the commercial going. Hold on.
Created by GoDaddy Arrow.
GoDaddy everywhere. Come boom.
See what I got to do?
See, all right, so I'm going to click this around, and we're going to pull this up, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me while I build a plane as we fly. All right, so Uncle Irv want me to share this with you guys so that you guys can help grow his platform and stuff like that. So I want to be able to share this, and then y'all can let Irv know that I shared it with you, you know. Michael!
You see what I have to do to handle my emotions after the Cowboys lose, you know, this season, losing season. They won today, and that's a good thing. They won because I said before and I'll say it again. I want you to win now. I want them to win through the holidays. That's important because it sets the tone. So it's a good win today. But it made me think about the things I had been talking about, how easy it is to get back into this game. And it's proven out more and more when I talk about it.
Can y'all hear audio straight?
Y'all saw. But what I saw is a team that put 30 points on the board. I saw a team running the ball a little bit better. I mean, with Cooper Rush putting 30 on, and Cooper Rush is pretty sporadic on his passing. I think Dak is better than that. And that's why this lends way to what I was saying. That
now, Dak delusional. Did you hear what Michael Irvin said, or do you want to go back and forth with him? You know, I just want to know Dak delusional wherever you at, because every time we talk about Cooper Rush, a few of y'all Dak delusionals or whoever many accounts y'all got, y'all say that Cooper Rush is better. But, you know, I'm just going to say what he said. You know, he said Dak is better. But that's okay. That's okay. Y'all know more than Michael Irvin.
We're not as far away from that pot, if you really look at it, like what I talked about. Because look at all the big teams in the league. Packers scored 30. I think Eagles put about 27. That Bills and Detroit game, they put up 40-some points. You know, top teams are putting up 30 points in this league. It gives you an opportunity to play. Stop telling me about, you got to have great defense. Those defenses are playing up sometimes, then they're playing down. You just got to know how to score. I don't care what your defense look like. I don't care what someone else's defense look like. If you can put 30 points on the board, you got a shot. And with CeeDee Lamb and another big-time receiver, don't try to sell me on somebody that's dead and gone. Don't try to get me somebody in the 3rd, 4th, 5th rounds. I need you to get me a big-time first-round receiver, or trade. But no, you got to draft him. You got to draft him because the money ain't gonna be right in the trade. So you just.
All right, so that was the clip of what we was talking about the other day. Appreciate y'all for y'all jumping in on that. So let me expound upon this. Now there are some other news that Sadiq. Sadiq says, forgive me. I ain't going to say it. I'm just going to, y'all see the cursor over what she's saying, you know? I ain't going to say it, but neither here nor there. We had the show last night, Cowboys Collective, and we had the option to go over Genty or the Tet kid, you know, the Tet McMillan, the dude that's like a baby Megatron. And he was talking, my guy Foots the King was talking about the fact that maybe, just maybe, you can, you know, draft Ashton Genty, and, you know, this would solidify the Cowboys' greatness and these sorts of things, right? But then I flipped it on him and I asked him, what if there's a situation, a crazy world that we live in, you know, or evil world we live in? Is Tet there? You have Genty and Tet. Who are you going to go get? And let me know in the chat. Would you rather have Tet McMillan, I think that's how you say the kid's name, or would you rather have Ashton Genty? And we're going to go from there from this conversational pool. Appreciate everybody for jumping in. Boy, I'm going to let y'all roasting Unc, man. Y'all giving Unc the barber's conversations for real. Or would you rather have Luther, not Vandross, but Burden? You know, Tet, easiest question been asked all day. Toxic Tom says, go with Tet. Because now, what Michael Irvin getting at, and of course, we can only take beating the Panthers by a grain of salt. We can only say that, you know. Jicaria says Gatson says Genty, yeah. Chris May says Genty. Have y'all seen Tet? For those who didn't say, for those who haven't said Tet, because and then I got Cuban boy says Burden. Okay, Tet is leaps and bounds better as a prospect. I give you that. I will say this though. Genty put up Hercules numbers, man, in college, and that's something that you have to quantify, the fact that he could be a great specimen for the Cowboys, and regardless of it, I think that we'll still be able to win either if you get Tet or if you get Genty. But I think that you can probably find similar, not same, but similar, if I can use those words in those close proximities, in those type of fashions in this draft. Because you got Amarion Hampton, you got the Caleb Johnson. Who watched Caleb Johnson film, right? You got the Ohio State boys, whether it's Judkins or Henderson, not the chicken, but Trayvon, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Dalen Sampson, you got those boys. And what I'm feeling that even Ollie Gordon, his stock is dropping to a degree. Once you start looking at other films and tapes, you start looking at Ollie Gordon, and you probably say, man, I would put DJ Giddens. Yeah, you probably put DJ Giddens in front of Ollie Gordon right now. Go look up DJ Giddens tape from K-State. Go look his tape up. Kansas State. Go look him up, man. DJ Giddens, look him up. And there could be Jarquez Hunter. You know, when you start looking down the list of other running backs, man, you probably can say, shoot. Yeah. So you can probably say, yeah, man, I can match up another running back. Not saying you're gonna get another Genty. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But there's only one Tet. There's only one Tet in this particular draft. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Now there's some other Tet, you know, similar to I'm making up words today. There's other Tet prospects that could be, if this happened, similar to him, but nah, they ain't Tet though. You know what I'm saying? Dang, it could go either way, Chris May. Yeah, so I'm just pulling up that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. 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 You should my guy Action Powell said you damn sure ain't getting another T-Mac. Oh, so that's his nickname, T-Mac? Just call him T-Mac like Tracy McGrady? Yeah, all right. So it actually won't be going. Yeah, shout out to you, Jameson. You know, the law dictionary. Yeah, according to law, this is how the word's supposed to say, Your Honor. You know, yeah. And I get you, Big Benny. You don't sleep on Trey Harris. But I just list off a long line of guys that could give you some running back stuff. And I looked up DJ Giddens the other day, and I was like, yeah, DJ, he's nice with it, right? The Ohio State boys, the Ohio State boys are nice, you know, and these sorts of things. Hampton is nice, so that's all I'm saying. All right, so yeah, it's T-Mac Law. Okay, Action Power, T-Mac. What now? Watch I get action. But now, Action, I got you now, dog. I got you. T-Mac or Thomas that went to Jaguars. You know, your LSU boy. You know, T-Mac or Thomas. Come on. Put it down in the chat. Come on. Let me know. T-Mac or Thomas. You know, come on with it. Yeah. But now, don't lie to kick it now. I'm gonna see what he gonna say. Yeah, put it back on you now. Look at him. He acting like he can't type now. You know, come on with it. Type it in there. Any other time you be fast. Any other time, come on. Shit, where my button at, bro?
Shame. Shame.
Bro, ain't speaking on it. I'd probably say Joe Burrows or Jaden Daniels. He probably still ain't gonna speak on it, you know. Come on, Action Power. Joe Burrows or Jaden Daniels. Come on, man. Hit me up, LSU. That boy bleed LSU, boy. LSU pays him. Yeah, but neither here nor there. The list of wide receivers, what about Emeka? Is it Emeka or Emeka? That name gonna be really terrible, man, for me to say over there. But Ohio State, yeah, y'all like him, and I know y'all like the Jaden Higgins kid. I like Isaiah Bond. Let me know if y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's setting traps up for. Jeremiah loves a special running back from Notre Dame. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all tonight at Echo Lounge, me, Clarence Hill, we will have a specialty guest, and it's not going to be a guy that formerly played for the Cowboys, but a guy that's on the Dallas Cowboys, and his name is Brandon Cooks. So he will be out tonight at the Echo Lounge, and of course, I want you guys to come on out, if possible, to come on out to see Brandon Cooks tonight. Now, today, we're gonna go ahead, and I know the shows normally be long, but today we're gonna go ahead and open up the phone lines. I want to get your thoughts. It's really not a lot to say today. Because of it's Thursday, And we need to know who's going to win. And I don't have my Cowboys losing. I have my Cowboys winning. But we're going to go ahead and open up the phone lines and get things going. Not a lot of news out there outside of the fact that Overshawn surgery was a success. They took both knees and they put the Megan Stallion juices in there, and he should be good to go earlier than later. And then on top of that, the Trayvon Diggs situation, I'm with the belief that you go into this draft needing a defensive back. So I'm in the prospect of doing some homework on my defensive backs right now. And let me show you the list that I have in order. And this year, I think that the community last year missed me doing film stuff on prospects and stuff like that. But this year, I will be doing more of that, especially since we have time. But let me give you my order of DBs that we're going to go over. We can scratch Travis Hunter out because I don't think that he's going to be there for us unless he get something crazy happen to him from here to there. Will Johnson, you can pretty much scratch that out the way. But my order, and I'm biased because, I'm going to tell y'all every day, don't none tops a Mississippi athlete. So Trey Amos is my third best DB on the board right now. And don't fight me, fight your auntie or something, don't fight me. But then I got Benjamin Morrison, shout out to him. I'm going to ask him if he's related to Isha, you know what I'm saying? But then I got Revel, shout out to Chevron Revel, okay? And then I got Jade Barron, and then I have Darian Porter. Those are my DBs for right now. And for my guy, Action Powell, because I know Action going to talk about Alexander from LSU, and he going to say, hey, dog, you going to have to talk about my guy, man. So I'm going to pull him up and see what I can get out of him, too. So those are DBs because I think that in this draft, you still going to have to look at a DB. Trayvon Diggs is going to be out for at least 9 to 10 months or more. So get you a DB in there, you know what I'm saying? And if we get things going. But I know you like that LSU kid, Action Powell, yeah, so let's get it. And but y'all look up Trey Amos, man. My Ole Miss guy, man, my Mississippi boy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all look him up. He good with it, And I do like Benjamin, from Notre Dame. I know y'all like that kid as well. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get this party on the road here and get things going for the best way possible. And let's go.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
That's 214-817-3333 and all of the threes. Please call in and talk to Frenkel and Frenkel. If you're in a car wreck, fender bender, someone backed into your car while you eating your oodles and noodles and got hot noodles all over you and stuff, give them a call. Personal injury lawyers, they would take great care of you, not advantages of you, like the insurance company. Come on with it. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, ice cold. Yeah. Drink up, huh? Come on with it. 657-390-7391. The flyer for the event tonight. We still working on that of getting it out to everyone. But appreciate y'all so much. Be sure to check us out tonight too. From the 214, my brother from another mother, Darius, man, what's good with you, bro?
Well, what's good with you, man? You good?
Man, shoot, I'm better than I'm 92% law now. Shoot.
Okay, I can hear it in your voice. So that's why you missed them couple days.
Man, I was out, man. I had 104 fever, man. I was laid out like Family Guy. Have you ever seen Family Guy when he fell down them stairs and he was like all contorted? Out, that was me, man. I was like, God, dog. I couldn't move, man. And my guy, VA Cowboy, he said, Law, what happened? He texted me. Because, you know, he kind of watched my show every day like all of you guys do. But he have access to me, my direct line or what have you. And he hit me up and said, Law, where you been, dog? I said, man, I've been out, man. He says, what's going on? I said, I have a 104 fever. And then he gonna hit my own words with me. You know what I'm saying? He said, you can't stop a tank with no key. You know what I'm saying? If you fall, he said, yeah. He hit me with my own words. You can't stop a tank with no key. And if you fall, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Hard. And I'm sitting here, I'm fighting. I'm fighting myself to get up. I said, all right. So, hey, he used my own words to help me.
That's hard. I like that. Man, shout out to VA Cowboy, man.
Shout out to VA. Yeah.
Because I couldn't call in yesterday. I know y'all was having like a little draft talk.
Yeah.
Two receivers. You know, I'm gonna add a little.
You receiver guy too, huh? You've been telling me about these receivers in the past. Go ahead.
For sure. But I'm big on Ashton Genty, because the main reason why I'm saying Ashton first is because the running back get the ball the most. You know, and I think he will make a world of difference for this team, and we need that extra umph at that running back position. But the two other go ahead.
No. I'm listening to you. I said right. Keep going. So
the two other receivers that I kind of want to see on this depth chart would be Xavier Restrepo. I think Restrepo just came from Miami, and Restrepo is like one of those guys that Michael Irvin really likes. Michael Irvin used to always be on the sideline with Restrepo, give him all type of hugs and kisses, all type of shit. He done broke every Miami wide receiver record. So I think Restrepo is going to be one of those guys who's like a rack type of guy that's going to run up the numbers. That way you can hit him, in the intermediate, type of thing. And then also Jimmy Horn Jr. Jimmy Horn Jr. is like a burner. He play over there with Colorado. With Deion and them. So I think if we can get both of them, I think we can maybe squeeze both of them, because I don't really like our receiving core at all. I don't feel like we have a receiving core. So to that you say what, and then I got one more thing, and then I'll let you go.
No. Keep talking. I got to get this the flyer out. So keep talking, bro. Hold on. Keep talking. I'm using you for a second. Keep going.
That's a bit. So then my next question would be that Mozzie draft. I don't know what year he was drafted, but I kind of wanted to know if you could, like, once you finish pulling up the flyer with your boy, I think Clarence. Once you finish pulling that flyer up, I wanted to see if you could go back over that Mozzie Smith draft, and how would you redraft in that draft? Like, if you could draft up or draft down, like, who would be one of your picks in that Mozzie Smith draft? Because just, shout out to Mozzie, but it's like, I think we could have did better, with that first round draft pick.
Who was available at that time?
To me, if I could redraft, I would go with Nolan Smith. Me personally.
What has he been doing with the Eagles so far?
He's like the second leader in sacks. I think he got about 5.5 sacks
right now.
Right now they call him a Micah. What's my boy name? Micah Parsons. They call him a Micah Parsons 2.0. But he's not Micah. But he, like, his play style is kind of like Micah. Like you would use him like you would use Micah. If I could go back, I would kind of pick Micah. But I'm not Micah, but Nolan Smith. I wanted to know how would you redraft that draft? Like, if you can go back over that draft.
Oh, if I could, I don't know if Smith would have been the pick, but he probably was the highest graded player at that time on our boards or in our minds, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna lie to kick it to you. So definitely I can go back and look into that draft and say, okay, what this would have happened, what this would have happened, and this would have happened, that type of thing. Because I do know out of that draft, Kobe Turner was in there. I think he went to the Rams, and he's been double-digit sack guy from the interior. If I'm not mistaken, Bentu was a guy that I was high on, but they got him in the latter rounds for the Steelers. So, and I think his name is Bentu something. So, but I would look into it though, bro. But at this point, as they say, it's water under the bridge, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sometimes I'll be doing that sometimes, but those would be my two receivers that I would like to add to this receiving core is Xavier Restrepo and Jimmy Horn Jr.
Restrepo, okay. Definitely gonna look at. I saw some Jimmy Horn Jr. tape or what have you, and he ain't related to the Horn. Joe, was it Joe Horn?
Every time I see that name, I think of him, but I don't know.
No relations. Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I think Jimmy Horn Jr. I think he from Florida, but I think Joe Horn is from somewhere else. But I know he played with New Orleans.
Yeah, and I know Joe Horn's son. He went to a team, but he just didn't make it. He wasn't as good as his dad. But yeah. All right, but, you just never know. Papa probably was a Rolling Stone. You know how they go.
Right.
Yeah, but I take a look, man. You gave me some homework, Darius. And you got any thoughts on this game or who you want to win or you want the Cowboys to win out?
I want us to take, man. I want us to take because I need Ashton Genty.
You need Ashton.
I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I got to get us Ashton Genty. I just want that feeling of, like, how Zeke was running through shit when he first got here. And, like, we had one of the top running backs in the league. I want that again. I want it again. I'm not going to lie to you.
You and I both, man. And that what makes the quarterback flourish here, with the ability to have run game. That's kind of caliber of quarterback he is. Play action quarterback. He'll start carving up people and everything. So, yeah, I agree.
All right.
You have a good one, bro.
How you too?
Yes, indeed. Good call from Darius. So I got the flyer up, man. I appreciate Darius for talking while I was able to get this up. Cowboys and chill tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Cooks, who looks like, I'm going to tell Clarence, man, Brandon and you, they kind of look like father and son or uncle and nephew, they kind of favor each other from that photo, Clarence with braids, So this will be tonight at the Kevin Smith restaurant. I think we can have a great time out there. Come on out and enjoy yourselves. $15 hookahs for 5 to 9 if you hookah like that, and $6 Crown and down from 5 to 9. I don't do Crown though, but you can get down with Crown for $6 and probably drink enough that you forget that you was there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Clarence Hill on this Cowboy and Chill. I'll be the producer there, and I can't wait to see y'all faces out there. So come on out. That'll be 18918 Midway Road, and that's Suite 200s in Dallas. And that zip code there is 75287. So come on out and let's get it, man. Yeah. So y'all pull up on me, man. Pull up on me. Drink responsibly, and don't worry about not calling Uber or Lyft, because if I see you and you stumbling and falling or you scraping and crawling, pause if necessary, I'm going to call a Uber or a Lyft for you. You know what I'm saying? Give me your credit card so I ain't putting it on my account. And I'll make sure nobody put some oil on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get diddied out there. So from the 469, you're live on the nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. We would definitely take care of you if you fool around and get into an auto accident. You're live here with us, so come on with it.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling so much better. You're talking better too, man. I appreciate it, and I pray for you, man. I got
Appreciate it.
I told the good Lord, give you strength, give you guidance, man.
Okay,
Because we all
appreciate you.
need that guidance.
We all do, indeed.
We all need it. We all need it, my brother.
Yeah,
That's because people don't realize it. The Dallas Cowboys
Mm-hmm.
is still the American team. Still American team. No matter what people say, man. No matter what, maybe the offense play bad. Sometimes the defense play bad. But let me tell you something. But when we come together as a unit, we will get better and better and better every game. Even though we might lose some. We might win some. But I'll tell you right now, stay focused on the Cowboys. Cowboys got a lot to do. You got a lot of work to put in. But let me tell you this though. I do see in a draft that boy named Trevor Lawrence from Colorado, the wide receiver number 12. I think if he ain't taken in the first round, I think we got a high chance getting him. Or if he's already gone, we got a high chance getting the wide receiver out of Texas at number 7. And I see some good wide receivers, man. Some pretty decent wide receivers would be a good fit with the Cowboys. If we get them in the second round, we might get them in the second round. So it depends what kind of pick we get. If we got the 9th pick, we got the 10th pick, if we got the 11th pick. So it depends what pick we have.
Right.
But I see some good things we can do in the draft. And let me tell you something, guys, y'all be ready. Because Cowboys I promise you, Cowboys going to prize everyone. In this draft, Cowboys going to do a lot. I'm telling you, they're going to do a lot of changes, man. Make a lot of changes. And don't be surprised, a lot of guys won't be paid. Because Cowboys trying to get rid of a lot of people, so we can make room for the rookies, baby.
You got to make room for the rookies, man. I appreciate you, Pastor Tim. What'd you say? Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
And
uh-oh.
God bless everyone. Because I'm telling you right now, down the Cowboys is making changes, man.
Hey, man up! No! Hey!
Come on.
Oh, come on, baby. Hey, appreciate you, Pastor Tim. Pastor.
All right.
Let me hear you say it. Man. All right, Pastor, call back tomorrow, man. We really appreciate you, bro. I got from the 313, and then I got the 201. You're live. Come on with it.
Law, what's going on?
Nothing much, hey, man.
We all happy to have you back, man. So look, I had a couple questions for you. So, like, how long, from your experience, how long does it take for, like, corner to really get in, get acclimated, right? Because, like, we talked about the depth we're going to need, and talked about Trayvon probably not going to be back to sometime late next year, and depth is good. So if we don't go the free agent route and pull somebody up, and we talk about drafting a corner high, maybe not first round, but second round, something like that, how long does it, because we saw what happened to Carson, so I want to get your thought on that. That's the first question I had.
Say that again now. What happened to who?
Is it Carson, the rookie?
Yeah.
We threw him in the deep end of the pool, right?
Yeah.
And we saw what happened to him.
Not all DBs can climb up out of that. Some can, some can't. I remember there was this DB that I was high on. We didn't draft him, but I was high on him. DeAndre Baker. I thought for sure he was a guy that was going to turn the league into a good situation for I believe the Giants. But you know what his number one problem was? His first game ever, he had to go up against Amari Cooper. He never recovered. He never recovered DeAndre Baker. And sometimes DBs, you know, they'll bounce back, but sometimes they don't. And he never recovered, and he was always that guy that we look back on and say, man, I mean, this dude, Amari Cooper, put up 200 yards on this dude. You know what I'm saying? It's game one. So my thing is with Carson's, I think that if we bring back Al Harris, and they slowly bring him in and they put him against the number 3 wide receiver instead of being against number 2s and 1s, and he get him a pick, or if he get him a nice PBU or a good hit in the backfield and get momentum going, then he can be okay for the 2025 season. But outside of that, I don't know, bro. You know, growing pains are a real thing, bro.
Because that was the Philly game where they haunted him, right? When they looking for him, they went for every matchup. It's like they was taking turns.
Every matchup. Now, they had him going one-on-one with Smitty, one-on-one with AJ. But it literally started way before Philly. It started with Chris Olave. You know what I'm saying? In the second week, and
right.
Yeah. So my thing is with all of this is that he's going to have to, go through all of training camp again, getting his flowers, because nobody's going to pump up and boost up players like Cowboys do during the off season, right? Think about it. Right. You're like there'll be a workout video, man, running the sand, jumping some plyometrics, running the bleachers. They be like, yeah, look at him. That'd be my best views. People be complaining at me, Law, you're hyping up the player. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is what they doing. But nobody hypes up a player more than Cowboys off-season works. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. Everybody else, they have to go somewhere else. But in Cowboys, we get the star, and we have these beautiful workout facilities, and we have these beautiful videos, these montages and stuff like that. And it's going to not pay dividends until we see him week 1.
Got it. Okay, so you saying keep working with him, or draft somebody else, bring in a free agent? Like, what combination do you think to improve that the play in that position? Because not start, but they you go very, 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 very high, and they still got a learning curve, right?
Yeah, Cuddy. I would say what you do is you act as if though he don't even exist in this draft. You planned as if Diggs don't even exist in this draft. You act in this draft as Bland is on his way out. That will be the best recipe for the Dallas Cowboys. Meaning that you go in there, if you see a DB that's high on your board, you go grab that said DB. Because I know for sure that the Cowboys will not ultimately go out there and get a veteran DB before the draft, because they don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Okay. And one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
At the Irvin was talking about getting another wide receiver, and listen, man, I'm for that 110%.
Yeah.
The question I have for you, when you take in context CD, at that other wide receiver, do you need a big physical wide receiver, or do you need a guy out there with speed? You trying to get the right combination of that? Because in my mind, I'm thinking a deep threat, but sometimes those burners out there, sometimes they're not the best blockers. And you're not drafting them to block, but that's part of what we do too. So
yeah.
You need a 6'1", 4'3", but he can still, because a lot of them guys, big, fast, hands decent.
I'm looking. Not to cut you off with this. I'm looking for me a playmaker. He can be 5'2". I just need look. You ain't finna pass up on Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying? If you knew if that's the kind of caliber of player that you're going to go get. So the Cowboys, I'm not now. Reason why I'm saying body type and all of that stuff for Tat, because hey, if he's there, it's a no brainer. You know, you just pick him up if you got the 13th pick or the 14th pick, and he somehow fall to that lane, then you get him. But so my thing is, and the craziest thing, you know that analogy, you know what I just said earlier about the damn DBs? Guess what? There's only one wide receiver on this team. It is CD Lamb. So, yes, I have the same mindset. So, if I see a wide receiver, right, in this draft that I'm high on the board with, I'm not finna be thinking about, hey, Brandon Cooks, and I'm going to meet Brandon Cooks tonight. Shout out to him. But I'm not worried about Jalen Tolbert, Jalen Brooks, or Jalen Moreau Cropper, or any other Jalen we go out there and get. I'm looking at this wide receiver that can help me out now if it's in the draft, and I'm going to go get him. I'm not finna be worried about X, Y, and Z, because I'm done with trying to develop Jalen's and Jonathan's and all of the others. So So you get where I'm going.
I get where you're going. In closing, though, I just want to clarify, because it's like they say the bigger receiver help your accurate, and that's accuracy to me is improved. I don't care what people say. I think it's improved. But they say the bigger the receiver you has, the less accuracy. Not less accuracy, but you know what I mean. A bigger receiver can make up for some of that, especially like 50-50 balls, etc. And then, of course, a burner can stretch that field. So I know you're like, you want somebody that can make a play, but if I got a big guy on that outside, man, that can go up and get that ball, that's what I'm looking for. So if I hear you right, you just like, look, give me somebody that can make a play. Give me somebody. Like I know I got Turpin. You know, Turpin, my guy. He's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to figure out ways, because all I'm doing is doing this for my guy CD. I'm paid over $100 million to CD. So what I'm trying to do is alleviate some of the things that he had to adhere to as a strategy, So and that's what other teams do. Look. Alvin Harper ate for years. Alvin Harper ate for years. You know what I'm saying? And then when he wanted to get that bag, he said, "Damn, I should have stayed eating over there in Dallas." So sometimes you got to look at it, just like that. So that's how John Taylor, ate for years, off of Jerry and them, One-on-one coverage, baby.
One-on-one. And this was 80s and 90s and stuff. So So it's, look, ain't nothing new under the sun. And I appreciate you for calling.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Cuddy. Yeah. But y'all get what I'm saying now. You just gotta I'm not finna sit back and Jerry, you better not, please, Jerry, don't do us like that. Steven and Jerry, don't do us like that. Oh, we gonna wait to see what Jonathan Mingo develop into. No! If you wanted to see anything from Mingo, if you wanted to see what Mingo got, you could have played him last week against the 32nd ranked defense. If anybody was amped up to play against a team that drafted them and also used someone else, another Jalen, Jalen Crocker or Cronker or whoever that guy who scored that touchdown, they rather to have him on the team than Jonathan Mingo, an undrafted guy. If the Cowboys wanted to show that hey, we gonna put it back in y'all faces, they could have at least gave Mingo one of them damn stop routes or something, in that game. Did they? They could have at least put Mingo on a 9 or put Mingo on a back shoulder fade, just so they can say, hey, man, this is you up against your old team, bro. He's a 32nd ranked defense and these sorts of things. And we didn't even give Mingo the clipboard to walk around with out there. So, so that means that the Cowboys, they better not hit us with, hey, we got Mingo, so we don't need Tet. Don't y'all do us like that, Cowboys. We don't need Harris. We got a Mingo. No, don't do us like that, Yeah. So don't do that to us, Yeah. Yeah. M-I-N-G-O, M-I-N-G-O, and missing is his name, yo. He was missing. All right, for 100 grand, what's good with you, bro?
What's good, man?
Man, the Mafia got you last day. We started talking about ponytail, the Mafia sniped you, dog.
I was like, what's going on?
They knocked the rings off of you. Yeah.
But man, look. I think we're gonna try to get. If we don't get one of them top running backs, we're gonna get us a wide receiver. You know how the Joneses are, man. We paid CD. Now it's time to get CD replacement up in here. That's how the Cowboys roll, Law. Let me know if I'm wrong.
No. They do that, or put the or in there, or we pay CD. So CD, you do it all. You do it all by yourself. You know, that's what they do. You know. If we paid you, now you got to do it all by yourself. You know.
That was this year. That was
this year. Okay. Yeah.
They're going to draft first-round pick. They're going to draft a wide receiver, and they're going to start giving him the ball. CD, what's going on? We paying you. What's happening? You're falling off. Man, this is what the Cowboys do, man. This is what they do.
Hell yeah, man! But I would love for us to compliment, play the complimentary game. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about, not to cut you off. I'm like,
good.
Running back or wide receiver. Our wide receiving core is terrible.
Come on, man.
It's just
say it again, bro.
I'm sorry.
Say it again.
Our wide receiving core is I know Cooks. You're gonna see Cooks later and all that, but he ain't even gonna be here anyway. So he ain't even gonna be here. Yeah. So it don't even matter. The Jalen's experiment is over with, man. It's just CD and we got Turpin. That's it. CD and I put Turpin in there. CD and Turpin. That's it.
Hey, and to be creative enough, shoot, I'll work that one. I think that the reason why they probably can't, because I don't know how Turpin is against the run. Yeah. When you run it,
Turpin.
Yeah.
Man, they better not get rid. Law. If they get rid of Turpin, it's a travesty.
Oh yeah, it's a shame, man. Shoot. Yeah.
Let Turpin go to the 49ers.
Oh.
Let Turpin go to the Chiefs. Let Turpin go to Detroit.
Bro, when I regardless, I don't care if they was the 45th ranked defense. You know what I'm saying? When they put Turpin on that one play, I was laid out like Family Guy. But I had one eye open, dog. I said, that's number 9 at a halfback. I was watching the game like this, bro, because I was on so much sedatives and stuff. I was John Legend high. So I'm sitting here, I'm watching this. I said, that is Turpin at running back. He hit that hole so fast, bro. I don't know how Jules got there, but if it was anybody else, if Jules said I chew, that dude would have had a touchdown, dog, for 80 yards. I said we had that the entire time, and we never hit that. We never hit that.
I'm not. Look. See, and while we go off track, it's because of Long. Long do that.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Trying to bait me. Y'all see that, right, Track? He said it twice, like I didn't hear it the first time.
Shit. Hey, shit. But man, he hit that hole so quick, man. I'm sitting there like, God dang. I said, hey, the right hand to the man. You know what he looked like? A smaller version. You remember this guy named Chris Johnson for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw somebody hit a hole that quickly. And I said, man, I will have, and I know he's tiny, but I'll have a few plays designed for right, left, just like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I keep
would
defense.
too.
Yeah,
I would
in the
too.
backfield.
And I like the line. And I just hate how we do things out of this guy's hurt, that guy's hurt. So now let's put all this stuff together. Why they can't do this? Why everybody is healthy in here?
Right.
I don't understand. Like our record would be flipped right now if they did this while everybody was healthy.
8-6.
You know, come on, man. Well, we would have a couple more wins.
Okay. I'm just getting it. Okay, 10 and 11.
We would be
Okay.
at 10, 11 wins right now. If they come on, man. But the problem with the Cowboys is the loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
To guys, to veterans that has put in time. It's over, man. You gotta put them out the pasture. It's over.
Yeah.
I think if they would have said, Zach, okay, man, you gotta sit down, our line would have been better 3-4 games ago.
Yeah. True that.
And people don't say Rico trash, this guy trash, that guy trash. Everybody else matters too.
Yeah.
If guys ain't playing right, you got to put another guy in there to see if that will improve the running back.
Yeah.
To see if that will improve. Well, Dak Prescott had this offensive line. Shit. You talking about what? With Dak Prescott accuracy and come on, man, and moving with Turpin and man, Lord, we would be in the playoffs right now. So here's the thing. Do you get another lineman to make this line better? Seeing how this line's working with all these backup guys, do you sit there and say, okay, let's get us an offensive lineman in the first round?
Only if you
line.
go with the BPA approach, and if he's the best player available, if it's Will,
He ain't gonna be the best player. Come on, now.
But if Will Campbell is there, Will Campbell, Tet, and Genty is there, I'm sitting here like Cowboys. If you don't get Tet, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't get Genty, I would rather have Ted or Genty over Will Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever will be the creme de la creme offensive lineman. Who's the first offensive lineman going out of here? Let me see. I'm going to go there, mock draft. Hold on. Mock it. And Will Campbell, yeah, he or Kelvin Banks, you know. Give me a play. Give me what do you call that? A playmaker. Give me a skill player. Yeah, you got to have a balanced approach, man. We done did the draft thing with the offensive line stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the draft stuff, man. If you want to,
did.
if the Cowboys if they really want an offensive lineman to be a difference maker, do it in free agency. Do it in free agency,
I think they might
or
go
trade
skill
for him.
Player in free agency. I think they might go skill player in free agency. That's what I think they might do. So you thinking they should go offensive linemen in free agency and go skill players in the draft?
Yeah, I'm talking about a proven veteran, somebody that I'm talking about trade before the draft. Just do like what normal teams do. Trade for a guy that that can move stuff around. That's what Kansas City Chiefs did. They didn't play around with it. They would say, okay, I think Orlando, something like that, they went and traded for him, or they went moved and got a guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They did.
And then they drafted Creed Humphreys or what have you. They had to repair that offensive line. They would have been a plus Super Bowl right now if they had a better offensive line. But you seen what that quarterback looked like without that offense.
When his guys was gone.
Yup.
And
guess what? He had healed. He had all of those weapons, but he couldn't get the ball out to him.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Dak Prescott with a line in front of him. With his knowledge and accuracy, come on, man. Y'all sitting there saying Dak Prescott trash.
Right.
He was running for his life. Y'all talk about Cooper Rush, man. Cooper Rush, man. 32 teams had the chance to get Cooper Rush, and everybody turned him down. He was in Giants land, and they said, Cooper Rush, you got to go. They kept Tommy DeVito over Cooper Rush. So
bro,
there you go right there.
Man, our Cowboy fans, whoever the backup quarterback, man, for a third of the Cowboys, fans gonna always think that's the best quarterback. I'm old enough to remember. I'm old enough to remember when Benjamin Anthony DiNucci was drafted. They were saying, they had pages upon pages on why he's better than Dak Prescott.
Put DiNucci in. I think that's all teams. I think that's all teams, Lo, because in Giants land, they was clapping when they backups was coming in the game, and then they was stanking it up and they started booing. So it's not the quarterback, people. You can't just say we're gonna swap the quarterback out and our team is gonna be better. Giants land can't wait for Shador. Sorry, that offensive line with Shador ain't gonna work. I'm telling you that right now. It ain't gonna work. I would not sit here and say, "Oh, I'm scared of the Giants because they got Shador." The Giants have no offensive line, zero, zilch. Their offensive line is trash. Shador gonna get killed.
Well, I know for sure as the Giants fans are looking at this, they leaving with something. Them jokers going to either get Cam Ward or Shador, and
but they don't have a line though, Law. So either it doesn't matter who you put back. You're putting first of all, people, you're putting a rookie back there first.
Right, true.
So he gonna go through growing pains, and I seen how you did Shador. And you did how about that throwing mechanics was the same? Who was it? I seen the video.
Yeah. My guy over there in Seattle land.
Right, there you go.
Now you made me forget his name. Jeez, boy, it's contagious. Shoot, I thought you made me forget the dude's name.
The quarterback.
The quarterback. Yeah, Seattle.
Oh man,
damn, boy, it's contagious, boy. Shit.
And then he got hurt, but.
God dog, boy, what's the damn quarterback name now? Shoot. Gino, yeah, Gino.
There you go.
Lord,
Gino.
Boy, you had me some mind control stuff, man. That's that Illuminati stuff, man. But my thing is, Giants next year gonna be playing last play schedule, right? And whoever the quarterback gonna be, we see how they gonna look, man. But it's gonna be a quarterback.
Yeah, of course. No, 100%. It's gonna be a quarterback. And they're mad because they're mad because rumor mill is over there. They're keeping their coach, and they're upset. They want everybody gone. They want the GM gone and the coach gone. Rumor mill is they keeping everybody over there.
Yeah.
So if it ain't just us Cowboy fans, it ain't just us like what's going on. It happens around the league as well.
And it's the 49ers too. Come on. I want them Niners to lose again so they can. I'm gonna pop five.
You want them to lose?
Yeah, I want the 49ers to continue to lose.
Law.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say
you don't like Cal Shanahan.
Let's say we beat Tampa Bay. They're not gonna move off Cal Shanahan. Law. You think they're gonna move off Cal?
They picketing and riding. They ready for Cal to go.
The fans are kicking and riding, but you don't hear in that organization. I don't know. It's the fans that's doing that, man. We've been kicking and riding. It's the fans. I mean, and if Cal leaves, Cal ain't coming here for no $4 million.
I know, right? But hey, we wish
he ain't coming here, and he gonna want GM and all. See, that's the problem.
He gonna want duties. Yeah. My brother was telling me he got some, even within his contract there. He got partial GM duties or something like that.
See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
In order for a coach to come here, he's gonna have to just come here, be the puppet. That's it. If you're not going to come in here and be the puppet, y'all saying if we get a big name in here, yay. Okay, how come we running the ball? How come we still looking like the 90s? What happened? You gotta come in here and be the puppet, man. That's it. If you're not gonna come in here and be the puppet, it is what it is. And again, Law, you keep saying, everybody keeps saying, I mean, these coaches need to have backbone and go against the Joneses and you not a man and all this and that. Don't you know the Joneses got power to kill your career if you don't do what they want you to do? See, so it's hard for a coach. Y'all thinking a coach gonna come, man, just lie to him and then don't do what he's saying in the meetings.
Facts.
He won't coach in the NFL again.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Against that.
Yeah. We're fighting against the evil empire. That's what I'm gonna call him. Right. I'm gonna start calling the Joneses the evil empire. The evil empire. Right. But what else you got, bro? Before I let you go, bro.
Right, man.
Who winning this weekend?
I got a feeling, man. We might pull it out, man. I got a feeling, man. We gonna beat them boys.
Damn.
I got a feeling we gonna beat them boys, man. I wouldn't even be surprised if we beat them boys and we beat Philly and we got a chance to get into the playoffs and we lose.
So wait a minute. So you out of all of the folks that watching me today, you was the one that was agreeing with the 1% chance thing, then, huh?
No. You're not hearing me.
I'm hearing you now.
I want us to lose.
Oh, okay.
But I got a feeling we're gonna win.
Okay.
And we're gonna have a shot to get into the playoffs, and then we're gonna lose, Law.
Oh,
I got a feeling, man.
Oh, okay.
I really do. I have a feeling we're gonna win. I want us to lose because I want us to get the best players possible. That's how we gonna turn this thing around. If Stephen Jones somehow we ain't got no money and we can't do nothing, we need players. We need draft picks. But but again, those people on that football team don't care because they fighting for their NFL life. They want to play somewhere else.
No doubt.
So they don't care about no draft pick. So I got a feeling we gonna win some games, man, and then we gonna have a shot to get into the playoffs and. We might not get it done, man. Because don't we need Washington? Come on, man. Washington ain't beating Philly on Sunday. Let's just be real. They play. They're not gonna beat Philly.
So that's gonna be the conversation all that week because we win and then Washington lose, then they're gonna be like, hey, see. Okay, I see where you're going. Man.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Appreciate you for calling in, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. You already know.
Yes, indeed. That $100,000, man, with the plan. Yeah, I got my guy No Clone Tyrone. Then I got MJ from the 206. Y'all make it quick because I got about 15 more minutes. All right, so No Clone Tyrone, man, from the 202. What's good?
Hey, what's going on, Lord? I like to say, yesterday I was wrong. I wasn't wrong, but see, I misheard you. That's all it was. I misheard you. I thought you said he need to taste defeat. I ain't think you said taste dirt, but what I wanted to say was,
man, ain't nobody worried about that, man. Shoot. Yeah.
But what I wanted to say was, I agree with you with Kyle Shanahan. Like Kyle Shanahan will bring a different culture to this organization, and I feel like he'll change Jerry's mindset, and I feel like he'll fit real good with Zimmer, because if we make a coach change or whatever, but if we going into this draft, if we want to look at it, if we going to the draft, we need to get either a stud wide receiver or a stud running back. And honestly speaking, I love the Cowboys, but I really want us to lose because if it blows up, I feel like if it blows up in Jerry's face, hyping up Cooper, if this shit stuff blows up in Jerry's face, hyping up Cooper, then he gonna have to get weapons, and he gonna have to like he said, the guy that was just on the phone, he said this offensive line could have took sitting Zach Martin down. It's like pride kept us out of the big picture. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Pride is always like that with the Cowboys. Pride always oversees the bigger picture what goes on. So it's just like I feel like if it blows up and all the stuff he trying to promote and blows up in his face, he ain't got no choice but to change. And if he does fire Mike McCarthy, because Mike McCarthy makes a lot of mistakes. If he fired Mike McCarthy and look into a pool to get a coach, I feel like Kyle Shanahan is the perfect because him and Zimmer will look good. Not even on paper. This team will change. The attitude of the team will change, and I feel like he wouldn't have a problem with Jerry being in the locker room or have a problem with him touching the offense playbook or whatever. But he gonna be vocal on what he won as well, because this is the formula to win, and that's what he got. It's just you got a lot of egos with the 49ers. Like Debo, he on a big ego trip over there. He got paid. You understand what I'm saying? He like, I want the ball more and all this other stuff. And it's like, bro, you're a weapon. You, truth be told, you this generation, Anquan Bolden.
Well, the thing is with Debo, he got paid earlier, so he's like 24, 25 million APY. So the next wave of payment is 30. So he wanted to get that money next. So he's on that next wave. He want to get on that next wave. So he's wanting to get what Lamb and AJ is getting now. So that's going to be a situation, a scenario that he's going to have to fight for that money. Right, and I think that Ayuk. Well, I forgot what Ayuk got, y'all, in the chat. So they got their two creme de la creme. Yeah,
he got 25.
He got more than 25 now. I think he got more than 25. I think he got.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they have a similar situation that the Eagles got, but the Eagles, they like everybody like. They know how to finesse the book. The Eagles, they won with the finessing of the book or what have you, with AJ and Smitty getting paid earlier. But now, you know, how from what I was told to by my brothers and stuff, they had a similar thing that they want now. You know what I'm saying? Debo and Ayuk got his money, but you know he had to hold out for it and these sorts of things. Now he's gonna have to come through rehabs and get this money, get his pace back going. So it's a game within a game, right? Back in the days, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, it was just about playing the game. But now it's about playing the money game now. So it's one of those things that now we would have to sit back and wait and see how that looks. But yeah, whoever going to be in it, and it throws off the chemistry. So, and now you got the quarterback over there that's looking to get 60 million APY too. So, so if anything, the Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones really stuck it to the 49ers, saying, come on. Yeah, we going to squeeze you. Now you're going to have to raise, you know what I'm saying? You got to raise yourself up to this much, you know. So, yeah, that's how it goes.
And then true.
Huh?
It will give Jerry something to boast about, like, because I feel like I agree with you. Like, I'm not even, everything you saying, especially about the 49ers losing, I agree. Because if they keep losing, they're going to eventually be like, man, Cal, this, that, and the third. He still has that same philosophy. Yeah. That he comes from the Cal tree.
No doubt,
so
man.
it's just like, y'all want they can be superstars and they can say that, because mind you, just a year ago he had a shoulder injury.
No doubt, man. But I appreciate you for calling in. No clone, Tyrone. Appreciate you, bro.
No problem. DC for life.
DC for life, man. All right, so the
conference has been locked.
I can't get to all of y'all, though. But hey, MJ, let my guy JT on. He was absolutely right here, right before you, and then East Coast Cowboy, and then it's you, bro, cause and we just close it out with you. JT, man, what you got, bro? Make it quick.
Hey, can you hear me, Law Nation?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I will say about this upcoming week and playoff chances and all that, like, I think we put ourselves in the box, Law, because what we essentially will end up doing, if things go the way that I think they'll go, we'll end up costing ourselves a higher draft pick. And I think if this organization really had a consistent message of what we're going to do once Dak went down, we would have been in a better position, because essentially we have decided at that very point, are we going to tank or are we going to try and win? Because if you get into a situation where you're like halfway through the season and you're still trying to figure out where your path is, that's where you're going to end up being in that no man's land where no team wants to be long.
Right. This is the thing that I really don't like about the draft, right? Is that if we in that no man's land, if we continue to win and then, you know, it's over with, we don't make it to the playoff, but we won. And what really grinds my gears would be, JT, the teams that beat us have better draft selections than us. You know what I'm saying? It's like I would be really hot and angry if the 49ers beat the brakes off of us earlier this year, and then at the end of the year, they still get a chance to draft better than us. You know what I'm saying? There need to be like a new rule or something. You know, like if a team beats you too bad, then they shouldn't be able to draft ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? But I get that, you know, if we could be in that situation. Like, for example, Cincinnati beat us a couple of weeks ago, but they still draft selection ahead of us, you know. That don't make sense to me, you know. Like, we the one that need the help. They don't need it. They beat us.
I feel you. And I will say one thing. The other thing is, I do believe that, like, with a team like Dallas and, like, with the – like, I really believe that as a franchise, we're as – because, again, you listen to people on TV and they talk about, like, what we've done and not done. Yeah. And this is what – I will say this, and I'll ask this question sincerely. Does it feel like there's more of like a desire to just kind of make fun of the Cowboys as opposed to like other teams? Like, I'll give you an example. So, if you were to compare our playoff success, if you were to take a team that's the most like comparable to us as far as like playoff success and like our lore, the closest comparison would probably be the Steelers. When I was thinking about it, because. You're talking about teams that have now in their case they have 6 rings, we have 5. But like if you look at like the lore of the teams, you know, you look at like they have Super Bowl winning coaches, you look at the fact that like over the past 10, 15 years or so, like we haven't neither team's been able to get to that third round. And I think what's funny about it is when you talk about the Steelers and the Cowboys and how they're judged in the media, right? Like the Steelers actually almost get treated like that little, not that little brother, but it's like if you have a family full of old dudes, and let's say you have like a 26-year-old cousin and a 24-year-old or 23-year-old, that older cousin will be treated more with kid gloves, which really doesn't make sense. Because if you think about it, like I said, the Steelers actually have more, like slightly more Lombardi trophies, but they haven't advanced as far in the playoffs. Like, as a matter of fact, they haven't won a playoff game since what, 2016, 17? Like, it's been a minute. It's been a minute, yeah. Pittsburgh, a team like Pittsburgh, a lot of times, like, and I think maybe it's just because, like, people love Mike Tomlin, I think it's part of it. But I think the thing is, like, when you consider the fact that a team like the Steelers has had less playoff success and they actually get praised, that's where I'm getting lost a little bit. It's like, you know, it's like every loss and every bad throw for Dak Prescott, it's like, let's put him on the stake and burn him on fire, for crying out loud. And then for a team like the Steelers, it's just like, well, it's a like, what do you expect? Like, they don't have
I truly believe, I truly believe, because the Steelers owner, you don't even know who he is. You know the owner that, I think Rooney, he passed away a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do goofy stuff, you know. And Tomlin, he's a straight nonsense guy, and he ain't gonna joke around with you to that degree. So yeah, they're not gonna get scoffed at and laughed at like we do, because we put ourselves out there to get exposed in that way. So yeah, it's comic central over here in Cowboys land, because we're doing all of this stuff for attention, whereas the Steelers in Pennsylvania out there, they just a hard-nosed, rough team that go to work and come back, and it's all about the football. It's not about putting, you know, RuPaul and Mike Tyson out there in a fight. You know what I'm saying? It's not about putting a drag race around, you know, the stadium and stuff like that. It's just about football there. But in Dallas, it's all about Jerry Jones and beyond. So that's why they poke fun at us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. One last question, Lon, and it actually gets kind of sort of a similar question in a different light. So let's compare Dak Prescott as a quarterback to Justin Herbert, right? And I'll give you this mental picture. Let's say you have and let's just take the names out. Let's just have like player A and player B. You have player A that plays for the Dallas Cowboys, right? Who has a decent amount of accolades. You have this guy, the All-Pro, all the Pro Bowls, good stats. Like, obviously Dak's actually going to be one of the players that has one of the better passer ratings and stats of a Cowboys quarterback in history, right? And so you take a guy like that who's accomplished that, and you take player B, who doesn't really have that type of accolades and stuff like that. Like, he has more of the talent that you would want. I guess my question is, Law, like, there is a point in time where I feel like the media, I don't think that they necessarily do it all the way on purpose anymore. I just think they're so used to, like, bashing Dak and, like, giving Herbert excuses that they just can't help it anymore. Like, I used to think it was on purpose, but I think it's just a habit now. It's just like, there's always going to be an excuse for a Justin Herbert. Now, and the only reason I use Herbert is because, like, he's one of the main guys that I can use as far as, like, hey, he's not as accomplished, but he's more talented. Whereas Dak, you could say he's not as talented, but he's more accomplished, but he gets bashed. Like that to me, Law, you guys explain to me why it's not the flip side, where the player who's less accomplished isn't getting more bashed for being more talented and doing less. That to me is always where I felt the media went. They actually used to do that, actually, with a guy like Peyton Manning, for example, where he had more talent than Brady and wasn't winning, and he got bashed, which I thought made sense. But now with like Dak and Herbert, it's the opposite, where, yeah, you're more talented, Herbert, but we're going to give you more passes. Like, where did the flip come from, Law? Like, how did it flip that fast?
Well, I don't think that, talking bad or good about Herb sell tickets and clicks, talking bad and making points about Dak Prescott do. I mean, if you switch the two and put Herb over here, then they probably would be talking about Herb to that degree. But at the end of the day, I get your double standard take right there. It's not cool talking bad about Justin Herb, because even this year, I was looking at his stat line. The brother only threw 2 interceptions for the entire season.
Right.
I mean, even if I wanted to, try to make a narrative about that and say, hey, man, this guy got all of the talent in the world, and I can't find fault in him right now. You know what I'm saying? They got a first year, I guess, a coach coming off of college first year into the system here, and they, what's their record? I don't know, but they go into the playoffs, I believe.
I want to say they're like 8-5, possibly.
They lost 5. I thought, shoot, okay, well, hey, something like that. So I get it, man. I'm not the biggest fan or the biggest hater of Herb. I liked him coming out of college. I thought he was probably one of the better quarterbacks coming out. I think he came out the same year Burrows came out. So yeah. And Tua. Yeah. So it's no fault in that. But I appreciate you for calling in.
Absolute, Law.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, we're good. Good call from him, man. East Coast, talk to me, man. I got a phone call. Talk.
Hey, yo, what's going on, love? Glad to see you feeling better, man. Just making sure. Can you hear me? Hello? 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 I don't know what happened. Hello? Hello?
Man, he couldn't pick up the signal, man. I told him keep talking. He couldn't hear me, huh? All right, man. Shoot. Boy, he didn't know how to read the room, man. You know, I had a phone call to come in. All right, so
what up, Law?
MJ, man, I should have just let you jump on then, man. Yeah, go ahead.
He told him to talk, and he thought you left. He kept saying hello.
Is it me who you're looking for? Yeah. I told him run the show East Coast, but go ahead, bro. You run the show, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So what's happening? We don't. I don't agree because you gotta remember, guys. I keep saying we had a few chances to go all the way. You know, you had CeeDee Lamb, you had Amari Cooper, you had everything, and you still lost. So. No, I just don't want to make no more excuses for no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? No more excuses for quarterbacks. So the owner, the coaching, the offensive play calling, it shows you that guy, 23, we said it early in the year, because you could tell when you have 5 carries for 40 yards, that's a big hunk of yards, and you don't run the ball. So what they did, they player hated the kid so they could pay him cheap. And McCarthy burnt 23, and everybody on here said, 23 can't play. But I know you thinking, he always get hurt.
Yeah.
You got to remember, all these people, the line, you got to get off of the line, because it's showing now, y'all talk smack about Hoffman, every lineman y'all was talking smack about. And you said, look what y'all say. Y'all always get on here, everybody. It's the third year. The third year. Now they got their man body. Now they beating everybody up, and they're younger. And you got to remember, all them D tackles that they used to go against, they killing them because they're younger. It's going to be the same thing that the guy they drafted last year, Thomas, he 330. He going to come in and take somebody's position. So you don't need to draft no line. No. Now, I could go with, I wanted some more D tackles to help Parson. You get more D tackles, I could play linebacker because it's going to be wide open for me to roam and knock somebody block out. You like I said, you sign back 24, you sign back number 2, and you get back. You know, you jumped another linebacker. I'll ask 21 since he could tackle. I said, man, you playing safety. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't put him at corner because he plays scared. Corners or you can't be scared to play bump and run, and you can't be scared to play receiver because it's only 40 yards.
Yeah.
We're not running a 100-yard dash. You know what I'm saying? A 4-7 guy, good check about it for 10 and 15 if you got good, comeback speed. You know what I'm saying, Law? When you play corner. See, that's what y'all forgetting. We're not running a 100-yard dash. That's why I say 40 yards. But if I could bump and run and I'm strong, by then, how fast parts of them get there, he's getting sacked for the quarterback. I'm throwing interception. But the main fault with the Cowboys lost this year was Fat Boy. Fat Boy, like Darius said, he did not want to run the ball. Now look at them now. They got them young boys in there blocking, still playing better because they blocking. If you run 30 times, like you said, Law.
But you know what?
You're going to have a chance. Yeah.
You know the last caller when he brought up, JT when he brought up Herb, he got me thinking now. We missed our
golden. He got the running game.
We missed our golden opportunity with Dak Prescott with this damn coach. I like what Harbaugh is doing because I said, man, that's really low for him to have 16 touchdowns because he normally averaged 38 to almost 40.
That's how he made it to the Super Bowl.
Harbaugh got him a quarterback that he know that he can sling the ball all over the field, right? That he know what he capable of, got a live arm, and he ain't using it. He like, just wait.
He's not using it.
Yeah,
and Law,
just wait.
You made 1 point the other day, Law. Guess what you said?
What that?
Law, you said, look, Tony Dorsett, Calvin Hill, Dwayne Thomas. You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith, guys. Even Hamburg ran for 970 yards.
Yeah, bro. So
Tony Hamburg ran for 970 yards. You win with run, man. Stop trying to be like Dan Marino. We not Dan Marino. We the fucking Cowboys. That's how we used to beat people to death. How you know we beat the Green Bay with that good defense and Big Larry Allen body slamming. They best D tackle.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch this game tonight, man. The Chargers. I want to really see how they gonna look.
He gonna run.
Tonight. He gonna run the ball. But that's remarkable to be at this end of the season with only 2 INTs. You know what I'm saying, for the season. That's crazy.
That's how I used to play. That's how we started. When y'all got excited for that, he threw for 20 touchdowns and he only had 4 interceptions.
Hell yeah. That's a good recipe there. And guess what? People is not going to say, because right now, after your 3rd or 4th year, you're a veteran. So Herb is a veteran quarterback now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like that. Yeah, go ahead, break it down.
The Cowboys fans, everybody keep coming out. You don't need a receiver. You got that. If I could send some guy named Puka, and then that number 19 over there in Detroit that I never heard of, the Cowboys got a fast receiver. Big. If them receivers, I keep saying, if that number 80 that we drafted, that we don't use, with Fat Boy's dumb self, if he was over there playing with the Rams, y'all would be bragging on him. Like, oh, man, you should number 80.
But the only reason why, MJ, we saying the receiver, man, have you seen that kid, Ted? He's 6'5", 6'5", 220.
They ain't gonna know how to use him.
I don't give a dog. You don't pass up on him. That's like passing up on Megatron, because you say, hey, they ain't gonna use him. They don't know how to use him.
What's his run? What's his 40 time?
It's gonna be a 4-4. Ain't that right, chat? It's gonna be 4-4 something. You know.
Who he play for? Miami?
No. He played for. He's in college, bro. He played for the Arizona team, man. I believe.
The Arizona receiver. I'm watching. Because I'm looking at watching the halfback.
But what I want you to do for me, bro, because I know you're gonna do it for me, bro.
Yeah.
And I know you like D-line and stuff, but look for me.
I'm going to tackle.
Look for me, a big boy, and next time you call, let's go over that. And they brought your boy back. You heard that news?
Who got brought back?
Rodgers, man. They brought your boy back.
Ooh, the Cowboys got Rodgers back.
Yeah, see, I told you. Yeah. See, they're gonna do your praise dance, man, and yeah, boys, they brought your boy back. So and they had to sign him to the roster. So Rodgers is back, and we'll see how that goes from there, bro.
They probably made a deal, and you know what I'm saying? Because he was pissed. I kept telling you, and you started. He said, man, I should be starting. But I'm glad Mozzie. I'm a shout out to Mozzie. Good job, Mozzie.
No doubt,
I was
man.
mad at you, and I'm a man to admit, thank you, Mozzie. You came back.
No doubt,
like
bro.
You said, Law, he had a bad shoulder. He was trying to put his weight back on. Now he finally got his strength back.
Okay.
So, yeah. But now, look what you just said about Rodgers. You got them young offensive line. Okay, I'll get one of y'all, either the halfback or the receiver, first or second round. You see what I'm saying? Either one, I'll be happy with the Cowboys. Yes.
Okay.
So how about them Cowboys?
How about them, man?
I think we're gonna beat Tampa Bay this week again with noodle arms.
With noodle arms, man. All right. Hey, look up Dion Walker. They put it in the chat. He's 6'6". Kentucky, another kid. What they be feeding them boys over there in Kentucky?
I saw that boy.
345.
I'm watching the, I'm watching the receivers right now. I'm gonna watch this again.
Okay.
And then that's beautiful.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Let's do this, bro.
Yeah. All right.
So Rodgers gonna play this week then.
We'll see if he can get acclimated and get on, but he had to be signed to the 53 if they're going to sign someone off of the practice squad. So, yeah. But so appreciate you, bro.
Okay, appreciate you, man.
No doubt, man.
Shalom.
Yeah, salam.
Salute.
Salute. That's my guy.
Goodbye.
And salam and Alita, Rasa, adios, and all that. Positives, he got. All right, so I can't wait to look at this film. But y'all gonna have to take me one week at a time, Law. Shoot. That's one thing, ain't gonna be spaghetti, Law. Now we gonna have a week of wide receivers, a week of DBs. We could throw DBs like safeties and cornerbacks in the same class, okay? So if y'all want me to look at that, we just have a week that we can look at all of this, and then a week of running backs. But areas of need, in my opinion, we gonna need not a linebacker, but we gonna need a defensive back real quickly. But I don't mind. Y'all throw them at me, man, and I'm gonna look at them. 6'6", 345 pounds, got great size, and moves well with his size, heighten his ceiling at the next level. Against the run, he has the upper body strength to lock out offensive linemen, shed blocks. That's music to my ears here. He's shown swim and hump moves to get off the block too, can take away two gaps in his strengths at points of attack, agility to work across offensive linemen's face to make tackles in adjacent gaps. So as a pass rusher, he is decent at keeping his feet moving through contact and collapsing the pocket on a bull rush. Okay, all right, I'm liking what I'm hearing. He used swim moves to win a pass rush. So he got some moves for a big boy. 345. He ain't trying to lose that 345. I need to see every bit of that 345. Not 305, not used to be 305 and now 295. None of that. I need to see 345 and climbing. Use several different alignments from nose tackles to stand up outside linebacker / edge at Kentucky. All right, so this is where the sweet part at. The negatives, Consistent through the games is a major issue. So he loafs a little bit, huh? Could benefit. Hold on, let me see. We still here, y'all? Yeah. Could benefit from some weight loss. Okay, so he will show laziness. Oh, snap. Come on, Bleacher Report. Get on out the way. Bleacher Report and ran away. Come on, there we go. Had to refresh the page. Let me see. Where was I? Okay. We'll show some laziness either at the beginning of the game to conserve energy and at the end of the game when he ran out of gas. Okay, that ain't good. Stands up off of his stance and play very high pad levels, causing him issues. Come on, thing. Dog. Where my button at? The Illuminati is in this thing. That's what it is. There we go. Causing him issues against pad levels, who play good pad levels on combo blocks and double team. Isn't explosive off the ball, outside of short yardages, subpar accuracy with his hands. Okay, so that's his issues there. And he's born in 2004. Okay, all right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. But I'm going to still look him up. We still got the combine and all of that stuff. Nobody is a finished product. Everybody got something to work on and improve on. But neither here nor there. Let's get on up out of here, Cowboy Nation. Like I said, we will be in the mix a little later on tonight. Law got that call from Brandon Cooks. Yeah, he said you better have your shoes laced up tonight. Yeah. B Cooks. He my boy though. He my guy, man. B Cooks my guy. Law, you just described Tyler Guyton. Well, I don't know, man. It's too soon. The cons and pros about drafting guys is all still a crap shot. Still a crap shot. So we'll see, man. Lazy and run out of gas. I want a hungry big boy. Yeah. And on time that you can get him up off the field, and you got to roll him up off the field. Roll that big boy up off the field. He put in all that he could. I don't want nobody conserving themselves to the point where I'm going to get them in the fourth. Nah. I want you to be hungry throughout the entirety of the fight. Because all it takes is one punch, right? So let's go. PhD players only. So we'll be grading that because we don't want nobody to be the Xavier Woods. Every play that I saw this past weekend, I was wondering. I wonder if Xavier Woods gonna give him 75%, 50%, or 25%. On one of the damn plays, he gave 100% and he got flagged. I was like, yeah, that's the Woods we know. And then in that same game, he's pointing to the sidelines as Jalen Brooks walked right by him. Walk with me to the doggone touchdown, Lord. Come on, walk with me. So I want a player that plays through the echoes of the Wilson, that give us 110%. That's what we're looking for. And let's go find that, Cowboy Nation. Let's go get that. And if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, your sleep. If all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, or lose all the terror of your beautiful mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, the dark and the grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty, even if you lose your rings, you will get it, Cowboy Nation. And on top of that, put happy birthday one more time for Sadiq Charles. Auntie Sadiq, come on with it. Y'all put happy birthday in that chat for me. Yeah. Don't lose y'all rings now. Come on, Eagle fan. Y'all can't play that button because it'll just only be one ring. But shout out to all of the Eagles guys that's watching.
Give me my theme music.
I made it to 1 o'clock, baby. Netflix Jerry.
I just wanna run it up.
I'm gonna be on a documentary. Y'all didn't know that? They're gonna have like the side view of Lawley, like, yeah, Jerry, run me that Netflix money. Netflix money. Come on, baby.
Lately I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside.
Come on.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same.
Netflix money.
Take some losses when I play. Charge it to the
That's me on Netflix right there. Look at Law on Netflix, baby. That's part of Netflix right there. Put salt on the Morito.
You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment.
Come on.
You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really